In May 2021, after 4 cancelled attempts, I finally arrived at Aracha on my way to a shortened West Highland Way trip. On my first day, I climbed up the cobbler, though I didn't thread the needle, as did a wonderful woman I met while I was walking up there. She was even doing yoga up there. Well, what can you say? The next day, I took the ferry across to Inversnaid and started walking up the West Highland Way path. And within a very short time, I met a young bloke called Enrique, who comes from Brazil. And so, what did I have in common with a young man from Brazil? Well, for a start, he lived in Merthyr Tydfil, which is where I come from. He was moving to Sheffield, where my son lives, moving there because he loves climbing. And we shared our stories of walking and so much more. And the way that long distance paths are, we kept bumping into him as the days went by, and we shared stories of our experiences that day. We compared our aches and our pains, and I've got to admit that we did share a few beers and try out a few whiskies too. And I think that's one of the best things of long distance paths, the way that you make new friends as you go along. Of course, you're going to make friends. They're there for the same reason as you. You both love walking. And I loved every moment of it. The mountains, the scenery, the company of fellow walkers was all great. And it came to an end, and I spent a last day wandering around Fort William. I met up with Enrique and his friend, and we swapped stories and said bye-bye again. I met up with some other people that I'd met along the way and waved bye-bye to those. And then I did what you've always got to do. I started planning my next adventure. So in May 2022, I'm going back up to Scotland. This time I'm doing the entire path, and I'm going to take in some Munros along the way. It would be great if I met any of you as I walk. I'm sure that our paths will cross at some time. So if you see a grey-haired Welsh woman, please stop and say hello. And good luck with your training and good luck with your walking.